What you can see here is a bunch of flowers. Flowers. They're not flowers, as some Spanish speakers pronounce it, or even flowers. The trick for proper American pronunciation in this word in particular is in the ER. Flowers. That sound, is the Rhotic Schwa. This is what we're going to discuss in the video and show you how you can improve your English by getting used to this sound. This is what the Rhotic Schwa looks like. The basic sound of this vowel is the schwa, which is the sound. Then you add the rhotic aspect to it, which means an R sound, and then you get the Beginners that are currently learning English and have Spanish as a mother tongue have some trouble pronouncing words that include this sound, because Spanish itself doesn't have a sound like this. But you shouldn't worry too much because it's quite easy to get used to them. Take a look at these examples. Circus, shirt, 30, third. This is where most people begin to have issues in pronunciation, when you're trying to learn how to count numbers. 30, 13, 40. All these words have Rhotic Schwa in it, and it's unlikely that someone with no previous experience with American English will pronounce it properly. And a Spanish speaker may pronounce it like 30, 13, 40. And people are going to understand what you're trying to say, but it's not the proper and formal pronunciation of these words if you're trying to learn English, and more specifically, American English. Now, let's see some more examples. Here we have butter and better, general, answer. As you can see, all these words have the letter ER, unlike the previous examples, which had I and R. But if you listen closely, they all sound exactly the same. But we'll get back to that later. Keep in mind that the sound I'm referring to is the sound. Don't forget. Now for the AR examples, lizard, forward, coward, dollar. Again, different letters but the exact same pronunciation. And take a close look at forward. Forward has two Rhotic Schwas, one at the beginning and one at the end. OR and AR. Forward. And yeah, they're the exact same sound. Moving on, color, editor, honor, doctor. And for the last few words, nature, future, yogurt, and purple. Like I mentioned before, all these words have different spelling from each other, and if you're a Spanish native speaker like myself, you'll find it difficult to understand how AR, ER, IR, OR, and UR all sound the same. But that's because spelling doesn't mean pronunciation in English, and being aware of this will greatly help you improve your English regardless of your mother tongue. So next time you run into words like these, think twice if they're pronounced like they are spelled.